This has never been done before. And by the end of the day, we want to prove either why it hasn't ever been done or prove, okay, now it can be done. And being able to, that was my favorite part, seeing that happen. So The Pearl is based on a true story. It's a heist comedy of how one regime, well, how their own paranoia kind of resulted in their demise. And it was just kind of all put together by one man.
State your name. Henry Burkhardt, Counselor to the Region President, Thirsty Professor of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Too long. I should just call you Henry.
Writing this with Garrett was so awesome. He came with such a perfect, beautiful script, and he was so open to saying, yes, what can be the best film? It's gone through so many iterations to make sure that it's entertaining first, that it's hitting all those important beats of a spy heist comedy, and then that we're putting in the faith, that we're putting in a Trojan horse, I guess, of people when they come away from this film. They'll feel uplifted and they'll have a better understanding of who Henry was, why he did what he did.
People's eyes glaze over the minute I say, oh, we're making a movie about how the church got a temple approved. Boring. Like, we do not want to see that. That's terrible. And this scene is a perfect example of that. Boring. We don't want to be in that conversation. And so we're going to move on for that. But still present comedy all around him so that we go, oh, that's why this is a movie.
11 days ago, he sent me this screenshot of something that he had been working on that had me in the foreground and the background was generated, but it looked so real. And it says, when do you get back? I'm so excited to get moving forward on this with you. And then he just started sending me a bunch of AI stuff.
10 days later, from idea of like, oh, maybe we should try this AI style, let's pick a couple scenes, to here we are executing. And I think in about 10 days, we'll know whether or not this is going to work.
And it changed everything. Now we are ready to roll, ready to go. The amount that we need to raise for this has now been cut in half. And that's awesome.
Since that time, we have requested for multiple members. Guys, I love that. That's so great.
What's that?
That they're like not listening to me. Please,
yeah.
I've been in casting sessions like this.
Today, we are doing a test here. We're shooting locally in Utah, within a half hour of our homes, at Redmond Studio, to test what we can create with kind of this hybrid filmmaking model. So we're using real actors, real creatives, real human touch, and then supporting that with generated backgrounds. Our goal is to continue to employ and work with all of the creatives that have been a part of this. So we talk about the A-team, we've got all of our department leads that are saying, yes, we're going to design this set, or we're going to create this wardrobe, we're going to light it this way, and then use digital and AI enhancements to really make this project and take it to the next level.
Showed up bright and early, a little anxious and nervous, but hopeful. Everybody was so excited. Actors are showing up, crews showing up, and then this is where we land on a stage that's just black. This is a car. It's all right here, and we just started rolling. Today is a test to see how much we can replace with artificial intelligence. So we're going to kind of push it. I think on the day when we actually film this movie, we'll have full costumes, full everything. The more that you replace with artificial intelligence, the more it looks like artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Our backgrounds are what our main focus is for this movie is, can we be inside a 1960s German Democratic Republic secretariat courtroom?
One of the things that we're doing is when you go in there, you'll see the background that we're filming on. So there is no imagination needed for the actor, at least at some point. We're going to be in the courtroom and it'll be on the LED wall.
The real-time hybrid filmmaking, this is hybrid filmmaking, it's 5 minutes. So we shoot something and it's immediately going to a room where people are editing it together, not rendering the background, it already exists.
Okay.
17F, take 3, subject marker. Let me know when the camera's ready. Set.
And these are reactions, so let's talk through
Recording.
some of the, yeah. That is the perfect metaphor where we're trying to build the plane as we're flying it. And I think this moment today, we got this visual of, at the end of the day, we wanted to test this car scene. And so we shot one take of it with the camera moving, and we set up 2 chairs to be the car. And then we reset and said, hey, what about a steering wheel? He's gonna hold something. So somebody rigged us a wheel to a C-stand. We brought it in. And then 2 takes later, we're like, well, what about the doors? Because they get out and they're just pantomiming, but there should be interactive. So we put 2 gobo arms and C-stands on some baby legs and could create doors. And essentially we half built this car out of C-stands. And so it gave everybody the impression like, okay, here's this car here. We literally built the car as we were shooting it.
Give me a camera set.
Set.
And action.
Turn off the gun.
Is there a concern?
You say that you are married, yet your paperwork shows differently. This car is registered to one Percy Fetzer. Both of you, out of the car.
At the time we applied for travel, we were not married.
This being this hybrid form of filming, I think just people are going to accept it. It's a world that they've already been immersed in, and I think it's going to catch on. And what's awesome is we're just at the beginning of this. Even tomorrow, these images, these background images are going to be 10 times better. So it's just amazing that we're right here.
I think by the end of this test period, we will need to know, can we create and improve the quality and scale of this film, still involving the crew and the creative talents of the wonderful collaborators that we're working with, and do it in a place that we can sleep in our own beds at night. And if we can solve that, if that's a yes, then I think we're running in the right direction. If not, then we're thrilled and happy to take this story and pursue it in the traditional model.
We made a test.
So we just finished our day for the Pearl test, and it went very, very well. We got done about twice as much as I really anticipated, and the crew was amazing. So great to see creative people coming together and saying, how are we going to solve this problem? And then the cast was so willing to help out. Most of were volunteers, and they came and hung out with us all day. And I just couldn't be more encouraged by what we got today.
For a foundation like ours, we're a nonprofit. It is now going to make it possible for even bigger stories to be told. The dollars that we raise to go even further. So we raise $1 instead of it looking like $2, which Garrett is so good at. He can make anything look more than what it really cost. It's now $10. So we're able to be anywhere and shoot anything. We can be inside a car that only a handful of people have. And all of the angles, it just ups the production value. So for the Help Them See Foundation, this opens up so many doors of making these sacred funds just go even further. I hope in 10 years, when Garrett and I are watching this, and you can see a little bit of trepidation and slight fear in my eyes right now, like, is it going to work? That we'll sit back, arms around each other and say, yeah, it worked. And look at this, look at the impact that we've been able to make because we embraced this new technology.
I have in my mind, as I'm sure any other filmmaker does, a catalog of movies that they want to make that they have been unable to make because of the lack of creative resources or financial resources. And this is the tip of that obstacle going away. And it used to be we had excuses as to why these movies weren't being made. And so it's a little bit scary because it's like, those excuses are leaving. Now it's on us to just work hard and find the people to support it. But seeing what we were able to accomplish today with everybody coming together to help, it is this kind of eye-opening moment where we're going to take this high-quality concept and we can do it now at a high-quantity scale and take these stories that so many people have been waiting to make and now generate them in a way that audiences will have been asking for a long time.